December 21st brings a new publisher to the Famicom. Tokuma Shoten published 2 games that day. Don't worry about never hearing of them. They only published 10 games, but they did stick around the entire lifespan of the Famicom. And the first 2 games they have out of the gate are arcade ports from companies that will have a lot more success on the system. Let's look at Exes first. It was an early shooter for Capcom in the arcades, but for whatever reason they chose not to port it to the Famicom. But you still get that early Capcom Famicom game feel here because this port is done by Micronics. You know, just in case the non-stop flicker and game moving in slow motion continuously wasn't enough of a clue for you. I couldn't find a story for this one, so let's just say giant death bugs are attacking, and it's your job to take them out. The Exes in the title are their fortresses that appear at the end of stages. The most significant gameplay feature of Exes is that the shots don't have unlimited range. When you're going backward, that range is extended a bit, and when you go forward, it's shrunken a bit. You press A to fire your gun, and B fires off a special weapon that destroys all the bullets on the screen. You only have 3 of those shots, though. You get more by picking up these stars that occasionally fly past. The POWs upgrade your ship, and there's 3 stages to it. First you get stronger shots, then you get a triple shot. Watch out for the backward POW, though. You'll get 10,000 points for picking it up, but it knocks your ship's strength all the way back to the beginning. Sometimes you'll enter the extremely flickery, high score area. In here, picking up the POWs turn all the enemies into fruit, which you can collect for extra points. The skulls don't just appear in the high score area, they can appear in these formations and you'll get more points for each consecutive one that you defeat. Similarly, these giant bugs that come in can get into the high score area, and POWing them turns them into giant fruit. That's it for the gameplay in Exes. There isn't a whole lot to this shoot 'em up. One of the challenges in the game is how the enemies spawn. The flies tend to spawn all around you, and then slowly move in while firing. So if you're near an edge of a screen, you can find yourself with no place to go to dodge. The Capcom pinwheels aren't pickups in this game, they're enemies as well, and those also just zoom straight at you. The fortresses are especially dangerous because they fill the sky with bullets. You need to start shooting them down as they're spawning, otherwise you won't have any maneuvering room. Once you take out a few targets on it though, it becomes much easier to deal with. When you get a game over, you get the option to continue right from where you left off. That's a first for the Famicom. But the start button isn't what triggers the continue. You have to press A and B at the same time to do it. I cannot understate how bad the flickering and slow movement of this game is. It makes it hard to look at, and it's like playing while drunk. This is not a game I would see anyone wanting to go back to. There is something special about Exes, though. If you got a high enough score, then you could send in proof of it to be entered into a drawing for a special sticker that you'd place on your cart. It was 500,000 for the silver sticker, 1 million for gold, 5 million for platinum, and 9 million for 24 karat gold. The stickers weren't given away to everyone, and carts with stickers on them are incredibly rare.